All right, we're on the back nine of the Asian Champions Tournament in the opening round of the rookie. No, this is the Pro Division. What the hell am I thinking? The Pro Division. All right, I have no idea what's up at the top, but I just can't believe with all the opportunities that are on this course that it really feels like it needs to be 30 plus, but I'm like minus 28 is kind of like the range I'm shooting for, and if we can pick up more, I really think that like 30s. I missed on the lip shots on the front. There was 4 or 5 really good opportunities that I missed. So I'd really like to just shoot a 15%. So let's go out there and let's do that. Let's go pick up 3 right here, and that'll put me back on track. Hole number 1. What is hole number 1? It's been like 2 hours since I was on there on the other one. I gotta remember what the holes are. Jeez. All right. I'm using an APOC and I think I'm just using an APOC and a Katana. And I'm playing with the Thorn. And I'm not necessarily sure. Well, without wind, I don't even think I need to bring a Katana. Or I think I could probably just do it with a Quasar. With the Quasar. Alright. And let me make sure. I switched all my bags up. I want to make sure I'm using a Thorn, because there's one of the holes out here. There's 1 or 2 of the holes out here that I want to play a Thorn coming into it. They're one of them, I think, but I'm just going to play with a Thorn in all of the holes. A Thorn does have a lot of good stuff, especially when you're in higher wind. It's easier to make the adjustments. You don't have to move it as much. And if I get to the right spot down here, I might actually be on my wedge. We'll see. The Thorn does have, when it's maxed out, it has great ball guide, obviously, like 4 or 5, so it's got some of the best ball guide in the game. There's only a few clubs out there that have more. I was looking at some club the other day, maybe like a Kingfisher, or some club when it gets to level 8, it gets 4.7, which that might be the highest. I think an off-roader gets like 4.6, maybe. 1.1 times 7.9 divided by 1.5. And I want to be 3 rings off. It's 5.79 rings. There's 5.79. I'm just going to take that off. It'll be fine. That will be fine. Hitting it 1 ring great on the inside. 1 ring great to the right. Now that might put me minimum Thorn. It's either going to be minimum Thorn or maximum Rapier, one of the 2. One of the 6. Let's turn the old test pattern on. There we go. Now we're cooking with gasoline. And I could have brought my extra mile out and tried to get the roll right, but the way that terrain is out there, if you start hitting like even a 1 ring great to the left, it might push it really hard to the left, and you could tail off into the rough. Kind of like what my opponent did right there, but you get that 1 ring great and it goes up there and it just barely catches the rough and then gets caught in it. 1.3 times whatever the wind is divided by wherever I'm at in whichever club I'm in. Thorn. And there's minimum. I'm a minimum thorn. 7.8 divided by minimum thorn is 2.7. 3.75 rings. And do like 2 backspin. $3.75 rings. There's 3.75. Isn't it perfect? Oh, you rat bastard. Slightly over pulled it. I did a 30% adjustment there, and on the front it was dead center, right on it. Different wind direction, so like I think the wind direction might have been more like a tailwind, so like I got away with a bigger adjustment. But like today, if you can get the wind adjustment right today, it's going to be right for a lot of different winds, because today is the toughest. Like it'll be a little short if it's headwind, it'll be a little long if it's tailwind. But today, as far as like making the little micro adjustment, today's a good day to do it. That was a slight overpull. Maybe a 20. Making changes to my notes or adding comments. Good luck. Hole number 2. I'm not even going to look. I'm just going to set the bag up. I'm going to do a 15% times whatever the wind is. And I think I'm in max club. Which way's the wind blowing? I can bring out a navigator. These are navigator. All right, here we go. Whatever the wind is, wherever I'm at my club, I think I might be a mid. I'm using a Guardian. Let's ho. Let's make sure I got a bag with the Guardian. There we go. I'm doing max backspin, 1 left-hand side spin, which is all I can get. Plus 15. I need to circle the spot. I wrote down all of the numbers for my club, max, mid, and minimum, and I need to actually circle where I'm at, because I'm looking at it thinking, which one was I using? If I can get an opponent. If. All right, prizes are awarded for your position in the weekend round. Wow, is that how that works? So my opponent got a power 4 ball. Now, did they bring the power 4 ball just because of the precision stuff? Because like from where they're hitting, they don't need a power 4 ball. And the precision doesn't, it's not trajectory. Those balls are coming out at Christmas, where they're going to have trajectory balls. I'm just pulling your leg right there. Come on. I think they do need to come out with side spin assist balls. On those top spin boost balls, you can get a ball that has side spin assist, and it guarantees you're going to get at least like 1 side spin, or 1 plus whatever you would have normally got. There's max. I am at max. And actually, because I'm at max, I'm going to switch to that, and it is 6 divided by 1.1. 620, 627. $6.27 rings. There's 5, 6, 2, 7. fucking, I hit it great. Great left. 75,000 rings, great left. The great left. That was a different spot. That was a little bit higher up on the hill than where I've been hitting. I've been hitting a lot lower down there. But that spot right there looked like it might come out all right. It's hard to tell when you don't hit it perfect. That area's got... There's so much movement on this. If you don't hit it perfect, you don't have any clue. You can go, wow, that was really good. No. Don't make any adjustments to anything until you hit it perfect, because you're not going to get good reads on this hole. This is why it's so important to record your own video, because if you're on a hole like this and you do hit one and you catch it just right, you can go back and watch that video and really diagnose and pause it and look at what you did and really diagnose your shot and reverse engineer it and see if you got it right. Maybe you'll find that it's like, oh shit, I thought I was doing a +10 and I actually did a +0, or thought I was doing a +0 and I did a +40. Once again, we have a neutral wind here, and I brought out a power 5 ball in the front, and I really don't want to waste the power 5 ball. I don't have a lot of power balls, and I think I still had to do just a titch of power. I'm going to get it done with a tight and an extra mile. And if that big dog comes into play, I got much bigger problems than the fact that that big dog came into play. Much bigger. All right, here we go. All right, let's see if my opponent can get it done. That was pretty nonchalant. Yeah, evidently they have a game plan. They know the deal. The easy as apple pie. There you go. Perfecto, my friend. Perfecto. 6.8. .56 rings. Hitting it perfect. We'll see if I can make it over and not overrun it. Perfecto. There we go. I'm just going to take a straight up shot to the cup wherever I'm at in my club, plus 0.1. And I should be in a grizzly. All right, here we go. Come on. See where I'm at. Okay, there's min. There's max. So there's mid. So I'm at mid club. The Grizzlies 1-1 in one. Just a little teeny bit of topspin. $5.4. 5.4 divided by 1.1. 4.9. 5 rings. Exactly. Perfect. See if I can get, okay, I've been off, I'm just starting over, and let's see where we're at. Woo! In the hole. 0 to the cup. Easy as apple pie. There we go. There we go. Picking one up. And that was 0 to the cup. Plus 0.1. Came out that I was in mid club. Let me circle that. I was in mid club, and I plus 0.1. I did mid club is 1.1, so it was 5.4 divided by 1.1. That equaled 4.9 plus 0.1, 5 rings. There you go. There you go. All right, we have another shot right here, and oh, this is one of those ones I left super close on the front. Number 13. And that wind is prime. We can bring just a regular power 3 ball. And I'm not even sure we have to do any overpower. I'm going to bring out a Titan so I can pick up even more. And I'd really like to take this with this Thor's hammer. Even though it doesn't hit quite as far as the extra mile, it's got much better ball guide, and where you're going out there, we'll see how it looks. I'm gonna start off with the Thor's hammer bag, and if it doesn't cut it, I'll switch to bag number 1. All right, here we go. And on the drive on this, I'm doing plus 20 on the drive, 1.2 times the wind. I think we can leave the wind on. However, if it's due tailwind and we've got stuff in front of us, this is kind of tricky, because if we let the wind just blow us wherever it wants to, I think it'll overshoot us. That might work. So there's 6. I think that'd actually come out. Alright, here we go. Isn't it perfect? Getting out there. Shit, I might have got it out. That might be my wedge. 1.15. Now, I've made this shot twice from rookie, and I was using a plus 10, and I did a plus 10 on the front, and I was just right off. So I'm going to do a plus 15 right here and see if that'll make up the difference, or at least get me closer. I was like a cup width off, so I'm just going to add on 5. And I have no idea which club I'm in. I'm either in APOC, or I'm either in Thorn or Rapier, one of the two. Oh, I was looking at different balls there. Sorry, I'm sitting here. Oh man, my opponent, that is like threading the needle right there. It doesn't get any better than that. 1.1 times 7.2. Where am I at? I am in minimum thorn. I'm actually in maximum rapier. Divided by 1.2, 6.9 rings. There's 5, 6, 9. Oh, I knew it. My finger was trying to tell my brain, don't tell me to let go. Once again, right there. Perfect. Flagpole in the hole. Not perfect. Missed the cup. Not in the hole. That's a dangerous thing to do too when you're at max rapier and you're running all your topspin. I knew it was going to roll out. I should have put my ball guide like really close to the cup, so if I'd have hit it perfect. Oh my gosh, that is brutal. That's brutal. That's brutal. Getting down there and getting on the green and then not being able to do the putt. There's several holes in the game that are like that. The Island par 5, there's a, for those of you that know what that hole is, I've hit that and just barely gotten onto the green at the bottom, and you can't make the putt. It's a max overpower putt that's 15 yards short of where you can hit. You can't even get close to it. And you were on the green and won. There's one of the holes we just played here not too long ago. I think it's in Parc de Paris. That the original configuration of it, if you got on the green at the bottom, you couldn't get up to the top. You could not hit your ball hard enough with your putter to get to the top where the pin was at. You had to actually hit your ball off the green so that you could chip it up there. And I've had that happen to myself, but I do remember having an opponent one time that chipped off down there, and they were trying to putt it up, and I kept missing my putt to make them, kept trying to do it, and then I think they finally forfeited. I was just laughing my ass off. That was pretty funny. It is pretty funny. Come on, think about it. Hole number 14. Hole number 5. What is hole number 14? My notes say Sniper Nav. This is the one with we got a shot out. All right, Sniper Nav. Sniper Navigator. And I think I'm doing, it's at mid club, and I'm just doing 1-to-1 plus 1. I'm adding on 10%, so it's 10% times the wind divided by wherever you're at in your club, and mid club is 1.1. So the two 1.1s balance each other out, and it's just the wind. Plus 0.1. $6.1. There's 5, 6, 1. I haven't made this hole yet this week, and I've been some of the furthest shots off on this hole that you can possibly be. It's like, have you ever played this hole? This hole is super hole-in-oneable, and I'm just like getting my ass kicked by it. I can still make that, but it's like, can you just come out there and hit a perfect? I mean, how hard is it? We play this shot in one-on-one. My 22 account, however many hole-in-ones that account has, they got all of them on this hole. And it only has, it has less than 200 games. That is not the way to go at this hole. Although, It might work. So for all of you that bitch at me sometimes about my angle being off, that angle was way off. This hole takes less than like very little adjustment. You don't have to come at it with that much on it, and a special ball. Fuck, we're playing in a tournament, so we can't do it here, but in one-on-one play, I wish they'd put a forfeit button on there. I'd forfeit for the ball. I'll swap you. Playdemic could never allow that to happen because like the whole ball thing. No. They used that ball. That ball's dead. Playdemic is very wasteful, though. They only allow us to play these balls one time. I mean, there must be a secondary market. I mean, we're worse than baseball players. You got one hole, throw that ball away. One hole, throw that ball away. Fuck, I've played rounds with the same ball. Hole number 15. What is hole number 15? My notes say APOC Kingmaker. Okay, this hole right here. Let me look at it. I was kind of surprised. For some reason, I was thinking that if you were up here, you were in long iron. And if you were back here, you were in wood. But I was right here by the shadow, and I was in long iron. So that's not actually that bad. I mean, it's not really worth the effort to try and get farther forward unless you're going to bring out something big and try and get in front of that line so you could get into short iron. Because right here, right by the sand trap, if you're anywhere in front of that, no, you're still in long iron. I'm just going to hit it out there. Which way's the wind blowing? I'm going to take that bag right there, and I'm going to take if I can get away with the Titan to start off with, we'll just play it with a Titan. One, 5. APOC Kingmaker set up with curl. I was gonna set this up so that I was like a max curl shot, and I was really gonna go for it. But if I practiced that all week and was willing to pull out whatever ball it would take to get the shot to work, then it would be fine. And I think you could do the max overpower hook shot here with you could probably do it with a katana. And get yourself way down there. But I'm just going to lay it up. APOC 7. Look at that beast. They're a ring and a half off. And a 4-ring pool. They're definitely not doing max curl. They have a nice shot from right there, though. I've been in that spot several times. I can attest that it's a good spot. It is. .64. If I add on 10%, that would be what, 7? That much. Just a little bit of curl just to bring it back. 1 ring grade on the outside. That won't hurt me on the first bounce, but it could make me run out on the second. Excellent. Perfect. Perfecto. Nice straight up shot. I have no idea where I'm at though. I'm gonna do like 2.5 rings. Let's see what they do. I did a little less than 2. Hit it perfect. Perfect. And they were downhill. Needed to pull more. I told you. They weren't listening. Okay, there's minimum sniper. 5.3 divided by 1.2. 5.1 rings. Here's 5, 1. Hitting it perfect. And I think I didn't hit it perfect into the cup on the front. And I think I was in long iron in the front. I was in max long iron. I hit it just a little farther forward. I was more where my opponent was out over on that side. I tried to get more around the corner and do more curl. If you fail down there where my opponent was at, you can recover with impunity. But if you screw up there at the top, you could find yourself in a slight spot of bother. In the hole. Dang it. Couple good holes there to give ourselves opportunities and didn't pick it up. All right, where are we at? I did pick up something on each side, but now we need to make up for the fact that I didn't pick up 2 on the front, and we need to pick up 2 of these last 3, and there's really only one of them. The last 2 holes, part 3 and the last hole, are pretty tough to pick shots up on. So right here, right now, hole number 16. And I have been all over this and left it once again on the edge of the cup. I'm taking my number, taking whatever bag's got a Thor's hammer in it. I need to write down how much topspin I'm using, because I was in the perfect spot last time. And I'm taking a Titan. In the weekend round, I can tell you right now, I'm going to take, let's see, precision balls. In the weekend round, it would definitely be worth bringing out a precision ball on this, because this is definitely, there are several holes in here that in the weekend round it would be beneficial. Right, that will work. That will work. Thor's hammer, number 7. Doing 15%. I'm adding on 15% on the drive. Times the wind divided by 1.7. If I can get an opponent. Oh. If I can get an opponent. If I could get an opponent. And I got a butt head. That's funny. Here we go. 5.7. 385. I think I pull back a little bit. I think I pull back to like the +9 mark, +6 mark. And I did like 3 topspin. +6 mark, 3.85 rings. Let's try and get somewhat lined up. There's 375, 385. I'm gonna lean just a little. Perfect. I moved myself over so that my ball guy was more on line with that transitional surface, and I put that little bit of curl on there to swing the ball back and just kind of glide it through. Just glide it through. Okay, I'm doing wherever I'm at in my club. The wind divided by, and I think I'm in quarter club, but I got a little deep in there. I might be I saw somebody earlier today almost make it over to the green side, but I think if they would have made it, they were carrying so much speed they probably would have ended up on the backside somewhere. There's Max, so I am at Max Club. And Max Thorn is 1.9, 6.8 divided by 1.9, 3.57 rings. Okay, there's the 5-7. There's 1, 2, 3. Hitting it perfect. And it pushed me off. That wind, every other wind has kept me right on, and that wind pushed me off. So in this wind, when you've got that tail side, adding on another 10%. That's all right. That's all right. I left it off on the, it went right at it and backspin right up to it and then stopped right on the lip. It was that close. I'm going to make this hole in the weekend round. I have not made this hole yet this week, but I am going to make this hole. And I've switched how I play it because I usually do not play this shot. But the other shot, while it's always there and you can always take it, and I always end up in the right spot on the drive, it's not going in as often as I'd like. So let's try something else. Let's try something different. There's more than one way to skin these cats. Not that I would skin a cat. Here we go. All right, hole number 17. We know what this hole is, so let's just make sure I got a Guardian. And what ball am I bringing? A Marlin. Don't have to bring anything special on some of these holes. That's what's cool. And I don't have that good a shot of making it, so it makes it doubly cool when I can go out there with something not very good and go at it. I need to circle where I'm at in my club here. I think I'm not sure where I'm at in my club here. I'm just going to hit it at club. And we're going to see what the deal is. Hit it at club. If I can get an opponent. If. It's almost like it's not, it's like you need to set it up and then offset it and then it rolls off right here in this area, and so I'm right in that area, and there's movement on the course. So like you move it, you get to the spot where you can finally catch your backspin. This is a hole I need to bring out the 3 power, and I only have one in this account, the one ball that has backspin boost, but this would be one. That it might work on. Yeah, you take that risk of happening where you can hit on that hillside, and it is bad. Can we say bad? Hey, okay, I'm at max 1.1. You can see how it changed. If I'm on the fairway, it's there, and if I'm on the fringe, it's here. 6 divided by 1.1 is 6 rings. 6 6 6 6. Hitting it perfect. We'll see how far that blew me off the hole. You got to do some adjustment here. I was doing an adjustment, and with some of the winds, it seemed like it was working. I was doing like a 30% adjustment, and it seemed like it was working. And then one of the wind directions, I did a 30%, and I was way off. And I have, really, in my mind, I have like 0 chance of making this hole. Taking that shot. There's other shots that you could take on this hole that you could actually have a shot at it, but I just want to get my birdie and move the hell along. I don't want to end up like my opponent where I have to do some massive recovery shot and save myself. I'm happy that they saved themselves, but I don't want to have to do that. You can see how much I almost screwed up. In the hole, that ball looked like it was trying to slow down and not make it to the cup. I was going to say in the hole when it was about halfway there, and I was like, wait, is that going to roll all the way to the hole? In the hole! All right, what kind of wind we got? What kind of wind do we have? That wind is not quite everything we're looking for, but it does help because down here towards the end of this green, you're going more in this direction, so it is more of a pure tailwind, but it's not the pureness. I think we can do that with just a regular. I brought out a bigger ball earlier, but I don't think I'm going to do that again. I think I brought out one of these balls, actually. And if you're going to go down there and get in trouble, you might as well go down there and get in trouble. That is the bag right there. Wait a second. Let me think about that bag real quick. From where I'm hitting, the topspin, the reason I've got the Big Dog in here instead of the Cataclysm is because of that topspin. Otherwise, they're not much difference, but the Cataclysm does have better ball guide. I could bring a Horizon. It gives me even better ball guide yet. No, I'm going to stick with the Cataclysm. Let's clear a slot. Get an empty slot going. All right, here we go. Here we go. Last hole. All right. 24. I know not everybody's played yet, but I can't believe that I'm in the top 50 just with minimum score. 1.15 times whatever the wind is divided by 2.1. Here we go. Right. All the topspin I can possibly get on. Okay, see that? I'm going to aim right for that rough area right there. The tip of that. 7 miles an hour. 7. What's up, baby?
Where's garbage bags?
That's a good question. I'll have to come find them.
I'll use the paper ones.
Are you talking about for the house?
Yeah, for all the paper in the office that I want to burn.
They're in the pantry.
Okay.
One ring grate to the left. That may or may not kill me. At the very end, right there. A perfect would have been like right off the tip of that. I was trying to keep it. I didn't think I was going to be able to get out there far enough to actually go for the shot, so I was trying to keep it as much to the left as possible. And I think on the front I took one topspin off because there is the rest that you could roll out, and not thinking about it, put it back in. What kind of full move was that? Now I'm in big ass fucking trouble is what I'm in. Big ass trouble. Six, 7. There's 7. One ring grate to the left. 75,000 rings grate to the left. Don't know how it'll bounce out through that area. It can get off trajectory really quick. And I'm in that area right there a lot where I get caught up. I'm trying to roll it off the backboard and then bring it back down towards the cup, and I get the speed just a little wrong. It's actually not that, depending on where you're at up there, there actually are some pretty tough little chips from up there. All right. All right. I'm a little gun shy on the curl on the drive. I over curled it on the first shot I took on this week with my extra mile, and I've been a little gun shy, and I've been close on that sand up there and got bit. Damn it. Oh, fuck, I missed it. This is, I've only had one clean round all week, and this is the second time with this account that I've screwed up on a chip shot on hole number 9, or a putt. I think I missed a putt. This was the one I missed the putt on earlier. Dag nabbit. Woo, man. All right. Jeez. I'm almost not. Here's what happened. I had a little bit of stomach thing going on for the last week or two, and it hit me right there about halfway through that hole, and it was everything I could do to stay in my seat. And I could not wait for that shot to be over, regardless of how it turned out. And Leo, Oregon Go Ducks. There you go. So, barely missed a major mishap. I'll take the drop shot. Jeez, how bad is that? How bad is that? Drop a 20. So over that would put me 26 if I hadn't dropped the shot. Where's 26s? 26s at the top. That's it. Look at how bunched up it is up there, and how many shots there are out there to pick up. This is going to be a pretty weird weekend round. We'll see how it goes. I with this account in these tournaments, the way that the scores are going, like if I'm even halfway on or if I'm hitting perfect or whatever, there's so many people. I mean, shit, look at how many people in here that shot that score. There's 15 people right there that could pop off a monster score. I think anybody that shot a 24 or better, which is shit, everybody. So you never know what the weekend rounds are going to be like. All right, there you have it. There's pro. Sorry about missing the last shot. It ruined the whole thing. That was a pretty decent round right there until the last hole, but I can take that. I got lots of room for improvement. There we go. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend round, and I will see you on the next one. If you're not a subscriber, hit subscribe, hit the like button, and ring the bell. Leave a comment. Have a good weekend.